Hello! Excuse me, whoa. Where'd that come from? Today I would like to play a game where you build a city. I put it on hard mode, I don't know what that does. Presumably it makes it harder. What should we call this town? Saw City. It's like Saw City. Sauce City. We produce sauce, and everyone in the town is pretty saucy. So there you go. Now, a lot of people are fans of the natural world. They think nature is really beautiful and amazing, and it's so cool how you can. Ooh, I don't know what that does. Can I move this? Was there an instruction just then to help me move this? Ah, there you go. Put in this nice little corner here. Alright. It says build a road. What do we have? Got a couple roads surrounding our plot. That's pretty nice. It's already like in a big square. We do have a railroad that's kind of far away from us. Another railroad over here. And big ass river. Alright. Well, obviously. First thing that any town could possibly want is to go to the beach. So, I'm gonna try. I have a couple mods installed which I do not know how to use. Move It mod allows me to move stuff like that. That was kind of cool. You can do weird shit with the roads. This thing up here allows me to create roundabouts. Now you'd like to create a roundabout here. Just a nice little simple one. What's wrong? Radius. Whoops. Didn't mean to do it like that. Alright, well. Let's see if we can make this actually look like a road. Can we delete? How do I delete? How to delete. Select the small scale allows you the width of the roads. What? When a road building tool is selected, the small circle shows you the width of the road you are placing. Okay. And the larger circle around this is okay. When connecting to an existing road, you can see the okay, fine. But how do I delete the roads? Upgrade road, freeform road, curve road, elevation step, toggle snapping. That's fine. Roundabout builder's there. Start building your city. No, I don't want it. There's the bulldozer. Oh. There's roundabouts like on top of each other. Because I clicked a bit too much. Okay. That's fine. We somehow made a profit, because we started at 70,000. What if... Okay. We'll start with a roundabout, which apparently has to be in a certain location. Radius. Whoa. What am I even looking at? No. Oh, that's so cool. Is that like a super roundabout? That like you have to go really fast in? Right now we just want a basic 2-lane road. Give me the normal. Where's that? Does it say 2-lane road on here? 6. Okay, so I bet you can see 2-lane. Oh, here we go. 2-lane road. Can't place it. Can I just place it? Yeah. Alright. So what we'll do is close that, and I will say this is a 3-way road, and I want this to be curved. What? Why would you do this? Roundabout, huh? There we go. What a beautiful roundabout. Except that's going the wrong way. How do I turn it? Can we make it go the other way? Follow terrain. Toggle snapping. Marquee selection. I don't know what that means. Alignment tools. Right clicking does nothing. Alright, well for now we'll delete that. Try again. This time we'll click that way. Aha! Alright. So we have a roundabout such that when you arrive in our town, you can go in circles forever. What an amazing, useful thing. Okay. So, next up, we want a nice road heading space already occupied. What's wrong with the space, huh? Oh, does it have to be at these nodes? Looks like it. Can we skirt the edge of our land here? Alright, that looks good. Do something like this. Continue being curved. Whoa, okay, that's a bit... Let's just do it normal roads. Is that gonna be like a right angle? We'll fix that. In fact, let's fix it right now. Would like this to go basically to the beach. Yeah. Now I understand that going to the beach like this is not necessarily a very useful road, since we don't actually have any beaches. But you know, maybe we'll make some beaches. It's gonna cost like almost 10,000. We'll just do like this far. There we go. Now people can have just like a little road. First of all, let's make this curvy. Can we make it curvy somehow? That's better, at least. What is this? 2-lane gravel road. So these are like really cheap. We'll say let's do curved road, freeform road. Maybe that's what we want. See, that makes kind of a little interesting little pathy. And if we attach this, we make the best use of this land. Oh, does this not have land? It does have some land. Okay. So people can still kind of like go into the ocean? No, I don't think it's gonna let us do that. Alright. Let's cancel this, and we'll take this and go like, okay. It's gonna be a nice little curvy road in the backwoods area near the highway. And it will go nowhere, but it'll be kind of interesting. Alright, so now there's a very high demand for residences. So, what we're gonna do is we'll say, look at this amazing riverside life you can have here. And we can also fill up that whole chunk with a slightly less amazing riverside life. Alright, now we can do industry, which, you know, presumably people need to have jobs occasionally. But you don't want to have your industry all set up near, you know, people. So what we'll do is, let's go ahead and put the industry on the other side of the universe. Oh yeah, here's one thing, one quick trick we can do. We do this one lane road here. We can say that there's a you can get there directly. Is it gonna let me do that? There you go. So there's this nice little one-way thing where you don't have to go to this intersection. Roads. Roads need to be built. Change road type. Toll booths. Yeah. Screw that. Not milestones. Not info views. Is this our manager? Yes. So look. This is supposed to be like a one-way road, right? But if you're taking this, you shouldn't be able to go like that way. If you want to go into this roundabout, you should just only go that way, presumably, because you're coming into the town. So, let's see if we can make it so that we can just change. Oh, here we go. So you can only just go that way. So if we can, we should downgrade this road such that it's only just a one-way 2-lane road with grass, 2-lane road with 2-lane gravel road. I don't want that. I'm not sure if there's any way to make it a one-way road. Alright, well, it's pretty much just done already. Right? So, the other thing that I can do there is say that, okay, people who are going straight should just go straight. I don't know. what I'm doing. Anyway. Let's just move on. I know that these people, these good people, want some water. So, let's give them that. First, need water pumping stations. Which, presumably, would need to be somewhere. What's wrong with here? Outside of city limits. I see. So these folks will get their nice clean water. Oh, I'm noticing something important. The river is flowing north, right? So ideally, we should get our water from upriver. Not even. Let's move this. Can I just put it anywhere with this mod? Yes, I can. Well, let's delete it. Yes. And we'll do it intelligently as far upriver as we can over here. So the water's going that way and going up. And generally going that way even still? Yeah. Alright, so as far upriver as we possibly can get it. The reason is because these people are going to be pooping. These people are going to be pooping, and their poo's got to go somewhere. So we don't want them to be bothered by El Poopatorium. I wonder how long we can get along with not. We'll just put the poop here for now, but in future we'll move it. Large buildings. Net structures. Small buildings, large buildings, net structures, or just give me all of it. Okay. Now we do need to connect this area to the poop system. And we need to connect the poop system to water. Now they need some power. How are we going to give them power? Coal power plant. Should we do some of that clean coal? Maybe. Or should we stay nice and eco-friendly? Well, I'm pretty sure that little signal there, there's noise pollution, you see? In the yellow square, noise pollution, people don't like it when there's noise. So, this gives less noise pollution, but it gives more regular pollution. It costs more money per week than this, but I think this also gives less power? Yeah. But I don't think we really need that much power. So for now, we'll just, how about, we'll put a nice, oh, this needs to be placed along a roadside. Here's what we'll do. We'll do an investment. Let's say that the road, why is it like, oh, I guess they want to live on flat terrain, huh? That's alright. Let's say this road, built, but cannot upgrade, okay. Freeform road. Gonna be, you know, continuing along the coastline. Till it gets to around here. And then we can do a nice old roundabout thing. Roundabouts. So we can do that like get rid of this add that roundabout. Not delete it. No, don't delete it. Add the roundabout there. Close that. So now, with the regular road, you can say that it should join up there. Actually, we'll delete it and say the one way and one way. And I wish I could make these just one lane roads, but I don't know how. Maybe we'll get more complicated type of roads here in a bit. Or maybe we don't even need to do all this. What if we just say, alright roadie here, you'll just go in a loop. How do I tell it go loop? You can make a quarter circle, quarter circle, quarter circle, and then hook up there. Alright. And then we can tell this to be like, okay. We'll just leave it as this three-way intersection. I guess we don't have to manage it that much. Okay. So, now we can attach this glorious piece of machinery here. Greato. We're down to like no money, but that's okay. Hook it up there. Hook this baby up there. Not enough money. Oh. Shoot. People are abandoning the towns because we don't have enough money. Let's just move this baby into an acceptable money zone for now. Do you have power? Yes, you do. Alright. People are really sad because they moved here and immediately had to leave. That's okay. That's okay. Look, there's people coming into the town. We have 5 people now. They're building a town. They have no jobs though. So, let's give them some work. How about this whole area is industry. We make this gross zone the land of industry. And so if they have like shops and houses and stuff, make this stretch of road places for shopping. There we go. Green, blue, yellow. So we have $2 and we're hemorrhaging a shit ton of money. And people want to live here. Well, if that's what you want, that's what you'll get. Wham. We need more people. And also, everyone is very unhappy. Okay, let's see. Oh, we've been getting lots of Twitters. Let's just look at the most recent ones. How hard is it to build a working power grid? Well, I think I did it. So, you know, shut up. Love the smell of burning fossil fuel in the morning. Yay. This Ashley Reed person seems to be a little bit of a cunt. Oh, we can change the way the chirper looks. That's cute. Alright. Get a mohawk, Mr. Chirpy. Alright. Stop looking at Twitter. How are things going on? Still getting extreme loss of money. But we have to wait a little bit for the people to join the town. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoom in. Let's see if I can pick a car. Are there any vehicles in this town at all? No, there's no traffic, which makes it a pretty ideal place to live. You know, if you think about it. A lot of people want to live here apparently. These squares tell you what people want. Whether they want more housing, more commerce, and industry. So right now we have an overabundance of industry and an overabundance of commerce, but we need more houses. But you can see most of these houses are pretty empty. Now I think there's a way. I don't know if we need to bulldoze these houses so people can actually live there. Did that help? Toggle underground bulldozing. No, I don't want to do that. What is this? Electric smog. Net picker. Not interested. Economy. No. Look, some people are happy. Okay. Is there a option to automatically bulldoze things? I think there was. But you know, we're working on it. We're in some pretty extreme debt right now. But that's okay. Look, a person. Alright, I paused the game. This glorious man, Albert Finch, is the hero of this town because he exists. You go, Albert Finch. He's gonna go be a guard at his nighttime job of power plant guarding. So this town currently subsists on existing. I'm glad he's got a job. Now, Mr. Finch, you said that you're gonna... Oh, why is the town running? Okay, I think he just moved into his house. That's pretty amazing. And his house is right next to Pancakes! Exclamation mark. Pancakes International, which is definitely not IHOP. I'm blown away by the fact that there are 2 Pancake Internationals. Oh shit though, his yakisoba place. And for some reason the yakisoba place has an announcement about hamburgers. Alright. Well, our population's going up. People are pretty happy. And look! There's ore. Taking coal. How do I follow this? Can I follow you? No, I don't want to go there. I would like to follow coal truck. Coal truck, come on. I accidentally followed that guy. Oh, I can click on the head. They're 2 different things. What is this? Follow. Here we go. So, we get to watch the industry. Look, the glorious town of Sauce Town, Sauce City, as it has power. Now, I don't know if any of these glorious townsfolk are actually going to go muck around in the river. Oh shoot, we got a text. Nanobot research funded by many governments. The possibilities are endless. Hashtag nanomachines. Now, Amanda, I don't know where you're getting this thing, but in the background you may have noticed that the truck actually went and dropped the coal off, and now he's returning to facility. I don't know if I can speed up time somehow. Plus, let's find the speed up time button. Hey, no, I would like to continue following the truck. Follow truck. Yes. Alright. How do we speed up time? Oh, it's because we moved the map a tiny bit. Where's time? Here we go. Time. Speed up time. So we can watch. There's people, industry, and homes growing in this town. And as this truck takes its merry voyage on the incredibly annoyingly long road out of the city, we begin to see that industry and livelihood is coming into the great town of Saw City almost faster than we can chase it. Luckily, a save, an automatic save, showed us the way. People are starting to park on the road. It's amazing. The only thing is that, Earl Walker, I notice you have a lot of space there for your moped. Can I move this moped specifically? No, it won't let me. That's okay. We can see how hundreds of people are apparently just walking around town. They're loving it. They're having an amazing time, and slowly our obscene daily deficit is going away. Congratulations, you exist. We did it. Here's what we earned. The ability to be completely destroyed by the establishment. Thank you. I have now earned the ability to have garbage. And also healthcare. Those go hand in hand. And education. We want to make sure our folks are duly smart. Of course, we can also do the related stuff. And we're most of the way towards Worthy Village. So let's slow things down. See, that Leighton Reed really believes in Saw City. Of course, we gotta get started. Where did all this money come from? Did we get a bunch of money because we became a town? Okay. Well, what this tells me is that we can put this water facility back where it came from, like way over here, and we can appropriately put the power lines. Woohoo! There. Okay. I know there's a bit of expenditure, but it's for realism. Oh, we do have a bit of a beach area here. Luckily, we've decided this is going to be our industry zone, and you can see it's kind of getting polluted and gross. We have stuff like the fish stick factory, which apparently requires giant tanks of fish, like maybe tartar sauce. Here's Garments Limited, known for having an incredibly boring title. And Todd Campbell is annoyed that he does not have fresh water. Well, Todd, maybe you don't have fresh water because you suck. Did you ever think about that, Todd? You little bitch. I'll give you water if that's what you so desire. Let me make sure they're also getting power too. Yeah. So the houses kind of share. You see this little blue area? This is the powered area, and each building kind of has its own powered area, so it's like an extended line power, daisy chain sort of thing. Same thing with the water, but if there's little spaces where there's not enough water, you know, people will be mad. That's okay. We don't have enough money to build a medical clinic, or a garbage, or an elementary school. So what we have to do now is wait, because it was completely necessary to build this large and annoying power line throughout everything. It was necessary, okay? For the good of the world. It's also important to know that our water drainage is pumping raw sewage straight into this river, which, if you watch carefully, does actually flow into the area that we currently live in. So that it would be best if we can purchase this thing to go like that way. We can extend the area that our land is, and we can purchase this area here for some amount of money. And then we can dump our sewer into the ocean instead of our incredibly valuable river area. We're actually making the big bucks now, $112 a week. And I can tell that more people want to move in. However, I also know that there's still area that they can move in too, so, you know, they can get fucked with that. Now we're making 215 bucks a week, and things are looking pretty amazing. Now, while the city is growing, let's see if we can take a look at an interesting view, the traffic view. So this allows us to see where traffic is good and where traffic is not so great. You can see it kind of changes color. It goes from green to red, where things are, you know, getting progressively tougher. We can manage our traffic here. We can get this roundabout looking a bit dumb. Could make this intersection weird. We can kind of merge it into one. To one horrifying hyper intersection. We're going to put this back kind of vaguely the way it was. Sure. This is starting to look a bit gross. How could we simplify this? How about, let's get rid of all that. Start over. I would like one simple roundabout, kind of off the edge here. And we're gonna say that there should be when you join this road, there should be a way in, one way, and a way out, one way. And now, if you so desire, you may also go to town. Now, here's where we can actually manage this intelligently, because we can go, alright, I would like, in this intersection, people can go on and only go there. People here go on and only go there. So what we might do, this is a 3-lane. I wonder if there's any way to cancel this. Here we go. Click on lanes to do these things. Delete or backspace to delete everything. Okay, delete. Switch traffic lights. Add priority signs. That's what we want. So these folks yield. Stop. Alright, click on the junction, click on the blank spots to cycle through the priority signs. So, you can go, this has priority, this has yield, and there can be a stop sign. Okay, sure. See how it works. Alright, so now we can do that again, over here. Cancel. A little buggy, but that's okay. Over here. This has priority. Oh right, no one's coming in, so it doesn't matter. And through our glorious work at the road area, we have created a worthy village. We now have the ability to do a lot of other further things. I bet you we just gained a lot of money. Yeah, look, you can kind of see fuzzy 27,000. Now, we can get new industry specializations, agriculture and forestry. I don't know if we're going to specify into any type of industry. I don't think we should be agriculture. I want this city to be the most disgusting it can be in the industry area, and then the most like yuppie-ish in the downtown slash home area. So we can also have service policies, district policies alone, policy districts. So maybe we can have those. Hashtag at local government greenlight city limit expansion. Hashtag growing city. We have 27k, and there's demand for housing. So let's see. Now most of these houses are starting to be pretty filled. We don't know how to make high density houses. So one thing we should start doing is creating further houses. Let's say that, let's find an area that's not overpopulated already. That's not too, there's like a hole there. Well, one thing we can do is say that for anyone who wants to rush down the universe, 6-lane road we don't need, highway we can't get yet. Nice 4-lane road. So this can be our cool boulevard thing. This is going to be the big road for town. So if you wish to live kind of in the cool areas of town, people don't like it when the big road is getting near them. Kind of keep it away from the big road. This road's just gonna like follow along here. And I'm gonna say that it should also make, it's kind of hard to see because it's nighttime. Is there any way I can make it daytime? I don't know. We don't have enough money, and so we'll just hook up this big road here to the smaller road in a couple little ways. Let's see if we can prioritize places where there's not that many people already. Folks are starting to need some garbage help. So we'll work on that with them too. People want garbage. They need garbage. And we're gonna give them the garbage they deserve. There we go. The perfect garbage-atorium. Right off the freeway. Now apparently, there's a break in power lines here. That I don't believe in. I think that's unconstitutional. So we're gonna fix it with further power lines. Now, we've placed down the garbage, and we can see garbage, a nice stream of garbage trucks, this one tailgating the next, ready to collect your shit. Where are we going? We're gonna go wherever the garbage needs us to go, because this is the land, the incredibly rainy land of Saw City. Now I'm noticing we're losing some population for some unknown reason, possibly because we have an extremely high demand for residency. Now we just built this huge road here, but people don't want to live there. So let's say that we'll give them a secondary area to live in. They're like, Y'all can live over here. This will be a nice little foresty, burgy area. And this will be residence land. Why can I only paint just the one? Oh. This will be residential. Now, no one wants to live on this freeway here. So, we'll say that over here is commercial. Can I dezone you? This can be commercial stuff. But that'll at least be something, such that people can come around. Alright. They need water. And it would be good if they had power. But they might not need power. Oh. I guess they do need power. But I don't have enough money to purchase that. I think they have power. Yeah, they do. Alright. So that residency stuff we were talking about is slowly getting fulfilled. Now this little square area, I think, is a perfect opportunity for an interesting sort of... Whoa! Chillax there, rain. Road tolls, intersections. Don't got money for a big ass intersection. But we do have money for a nice little curved road. We got 1,000 now, so we can go like, alright. People who want to live here, we got some options. Invalid shapes. Incredibly invalid shapes, and not enough money. We can build this road. Well, let's just do a roundabout there. Why not? We'll say we want a nice little roundabout area right in this middle of this big old square. Done. We're gonna hook up this little part here. And then fill in these other areas with funny sort of roads. Like this road here. It's gonna lead to this kind of funny area. So you have neighbors right in your backyard. And we'll do a funny sort of road here, which we don't have enough money for again. It's alright. What if we only just do these little curves that way? Cool. About all our money for this week. Gotta wait for that third little installment plan. Come on. Come on. Alright, I can build it like that. Alright. Beautiful. Now you notice that this is kind of a really awkward town to get into because you have to go like this. And then you got on this main highway. And then you turn here, turn there, turn. There's not a very efficient little road system that we got going on here. So we'll add an additional road connection. How about just right there? So now people can actually get in and out of their little area pretty easily. And we'll say that this whole area is for the good life. People who live the good life only. People who don't wish to live the good life are not allowed. And so that should fulfill our little requirement there. We've got an overabundance of stores. We're starting to have a little bit of industry interests. But right now we're really sorely lacking is in money. So we're going to speed this shit up. And we can take a look at the policies. What do we have? There's a power usage policy. This new energy meter has encouraged citizens to conserve energy. Benefits are almost instant. Has to have sustainability. Moderately reduce city consumption. What is with the waterworks? Ah. People who live here want water, do they? Well, that's just deplorable. There. Pretty much well served. Now there seems to be a definite need for police now, which is good that we just got a huge thing here. So let's try and get some of that. We can get unique buildings too, except we don't know how to do that. All right, we're starting to get some crime, especially in this area over here near the bad part of town where the jobs are at. Notice this place needs to be bulldozed. How much can this service? If we put the police right on the freeway, can it service a larger area? We'll do 2. One right next to the shit pile. And one next to the happy people. Oh shit, it costs 15,000. Well, back to watching what's going on. Let's see what this guy. Police station needs to go to a call at the box factory. Presumably, there's some bad stuff going on there. It's rainy downtown in Saucyville, and someone at the box factory has committed high arson. He opened a box. There's a new piece of land available for purchase. Take a look. How about you suck my nuts? We don't have money. Stop trying to sell me shit. Alright. Police car. You're on patrol. The hardest part of Saucetown. You're beat, should you choose to accept it. Muck around in the downtown? / industrial area of Sauceville. Saucity. I like this. This car has... So I guess it's able to fit 3 criminals, right? So when it picks up a criminal, the town is on fire even though it's raining, it just keeps patrolling. Alright, clearly we need a fire station, but I'm gonna pause the game here because there's some bad shit going down. We need a fire station. We don't have enough money. What are we gonna do? Let's take out a loan. This is what's needed for the growth. Okay, we have a couple options of our loans. You can pay, this gives us big money, and we have to pay 10% interest, or little money, but only, let's take the big one, because we're big boys, and we need that fire department ASAP. Looks like the fire department can cover a pretty sizable portion of the town. We're just going to put it there. Kind of hold it kind of towards the south side. People are happy. Also, with this big budget thing that we got, we'll get one more medical coverage. No one has any medical coverage, and that is particularly necessary over here, where people live. we also could use some book learning. Let's get you heckin' learned, y'all. We can build elementary schools, high schools, and public libraries. Let's do all of them. High school will be right across from the elementary school. And we don't have any money for a public library, but that's okay. That's okay. Do we have money for any special buildings? No. No, we don't. Oh. Build like small things. We can like personally build a park. Doesn't that sound like a huge pain in the arse? Alright. That's fine. Let's continue looking at what we got here. Power usage. Please, people, try and cut down your water usage. Smoke detector distribution. Now that seems like a good idea. Everyone deserves to have smoke detectors. Pet ban. No animals in this town. Slightly reduced garbage accumulation. Slightly reduced happiness. We want our people to be happy, so they can have pets. For now. Smoking ban. People will be less happy, but more healthy. I think people should be allowed to smoke, especially if you can have pets. Parks and recreation. Make your parks and plazas great. Well, we don't have any of those. So, you know, shut up. Oh shit, we're losing money pretty heavily. Where's our money going to? Do we need another loan? Already? Well, let's stop and smell the roses here. Where's our money going? Natural resources. Oh, yeah. Maybe we should look at the natural resources. This is fertile land. There's not really ore anywhere. So maybe we should do farming in this area here. And you can see the forest. There's ore. Cool. They can be utilized by allowing industry to specialize in forests, oil, ore, or agriculture. So there's like no oil. Oh, there's oil here and there. Cool. Alright. Let's try and see if we can understand what's going on with our budget. Can we do that? Economy. Budget. Here's our expenses. We have a lot of expense from our policies. Oh. Did turning on one of those policies like absurdly and like did that just if we cancel smoke detector distribution are we gonna well let's try and conserve this and that. It costs money to reduce those needs, I see. We're oh god. We're hemorrhaging money like crazy. Why? It's probably because we just purchased all of these services. Ah, yes. Well, what are we gonna do about that? Maybe we should increase taxes a bit. Or we should wait for more people to arrive. Because as more people arrive, more we'll start hemorrhaging less money. Yes. Yes. So it's good that we built this little funny squiggly zone. Now it says that there's need for commerce. And I can tell you that the best place for this commerce stuff is going to be on this big road here. People are gonna love to do stuff on the big road. And again, we need housing. We can do that once we don't have huge money problems. Why is it just nighttime permanently in this area? Let's see how our education's going. We have elementary school education in the green. What does that mean? That means that there's a lot of... We have 240 possible students out of 300 that we can deal with. Okay, good. Most people are not educated, but that's fine. Because we're in the green, so that'll be fixed over time. We have a big high school availability. Not that many people who want to go to high school, that's okay. No one can go to college, and no one wants to go to college. Great. Maybe these are 0 because we don't have any of those things yet. Whoa, we're gaining money now. Alright. Perfectamundo. Let's take another loan. Do it. Now the reason I want that smaller loan is so that we can let's get people educated. I think we cannot do that yet. Well, there's a huge demand for more residency, which means we gotta do some more squiggle building. You got it? We gotta do it. So what's the squiggle building gonna look like this time? This time, how about just a regular old, we're gonna go for normal, standard, and straight here. There's gonna be a straight connection that way. And there's gonna be a straight connection that way. And we're gonna not overlap too bad. And we're gonna just hook these roads up like this. Oh wait. Yeah, what if we do this instead? Hook it up that way, yeah. So, okay, cool, we're starting to see a funny sort of shape that we can do here. Because then now, we'll do like a shape like this. Absolutely beautiful. It's the S zone. And in the S zone, there shall be peeps. No, not commerce. Peeps. Basically just need a lot. I want these super housing. We need a lot of people so we can have super housing. Canals. You can build canals. Your canal's flooded with funding. Upgrade it. Why do we want a canal, huh? Canal build canals. Why does it want me to build a canal, though? What does the canal achieve? Shallow canals accept only a small amount of water. They can also be used to regulate water flow into deeper canals by placing a stretch of shallow canal segments. But why do we want that? I don't get it. Maybe so we can transfer water and then have a small pumping station? Yeah, people want parks. That's a fact. I don't want to deal with this right now. Alright, we're not dealing with that. Because right now we need to deal with the fact that there's a lot of crime going on, and there's only one way to fix it. By not being able to put down another police station. Well, if we look at our crime rate's kind of high. And we don't have any jails. And people want water. That's a good priority to deal with. Let's give them that. Water to people. There you go. Now you should be happier. Water availability is pretty good. Most people are having trouble with basic literacy, but that's probably because we don't have enough money to put up another elementary school. Luckily, we are gaining quays. Use quays to finish the shoreline and now buildings to be zoned close to the valuable waterfront. Okay. What's a quay? Rocks. Water structures. Flood wall. Quay. costs 250. But what does it do? Not much. Not much, really. It's okay. We don't know what we're doing, so maybe in the future these Kaways will be valuable. Oh, we're flashing our money here. We're losing a lot of people. Why are we losing people? The building is burned down. Shut up. Or the rate at which we're losing people is not so good. We're starting to gain people again. That's good. Plus, minus, plus, minus. We have a drastic need for industry, and that's a need that we can fulfill. That's why people are leaving. Because no one has any jobs. Well, let's give them those jobs. This whole area, job zone. You've been jobified. So hopefully that will give us an opportunity to get more peeps and get more money. Because that's what we need. Big money. Apparently some people are doing illegal stuff down at the dump. You know what? If you want to steal from the dump, you go for it. Now, if you're like committing acts of violence on the garbage, that's another thing that we cannot accept. Unfortunately. Oh, is this Shirley Greenwater? Are you the person who is committing violence against our garbage? She's a happy person, so maybe she's not. She also works at the garbage dump, but that doesn't mean she could be embezzling garbage. Whoa! Why do these folks not have water? Is there an accidental water line failure here? Oh. Yeah, okay. Maybe we should help them out. We don't have enough money to give them water. Alright. But we are gaining population. And hopefully that should make our money meter go to the green. Low happiness. Your people are mad. How about you give them stuff so they stop being mad? Well, sir, I would like to. But I'm running out of money. And I could really use some money. Alright, lots of people are coming into town now. So our money meter should become green soon. I think. And we can actually give this road the water it needs. Even going at big speed, we're not gaining people fast enough. Although I bet you our next milestone is coming up at 2,000, and then we'll suddenly have a lot of money, right? The building is burned down. Well, I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it. Maybe if it stopped raining, the fire would stop happening. That's how that works, right? Well, 2,000 people, we did hit a milestone there. I thought we would, for sure. We're still gaining people at a pretty rapid pace. If we look at our city stats, population is pretty much positive. And not that many people moving into the city at all in huge rates, but maybe people are doing big births. No. Big deaths? Also no. City treasury. Here you see that we made some poor budget choices right at the beginning. And most of them haven't been that helpful. Here you can see where we got loans, I think. Those were lost very quickly. Now our budget did skyrocket at some point. I think that's when we started purchasing all those utilities that we needed. And the city value is growing. You can actually see that it's sort of not really proportional to spending. How are we doing on jobs? Fine, I guess. What should we also learn? Here's something that's good to know. Our tax rate is wild. or the income we get from taxes as well. It probably actually follows. See, it kind of looks like that graph. Whatever. How are we doing? Still negative money, but still positive. Oh, we've been paused the whole time. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Let's see how we're doing on loans. Part of the reason that we're losing a lot of money is because we're paying like 600 bucks in loans. But even with that, you know, our population's going up. And soon, we'll be able to do good. Are there any ways that we can make money off of this stuff here? No, not really. So all we gotta do... Oh, are we hitting that level? Okay. So we're kind of hit our population cap here, but we are in the green on money. So let's let the city live for a little bit. Looks like we can capacitate about 2,070 people. And if time runs, we will eventually have liquid cash that we can use to do stuff. Let's learn a little bit more about our city. For example, how our roads are doing. Traffic? Traffic. Traffic. Here we go. Our traffic's pretty good. People aren't really having much trouble. People are able to move around. There's a little bit of traffic in this area, but that's alright. Most of the traffic is in the happy green area. The only area that kind of has bad traffic is this little interjection right there. Especially because it goes from, it's a highway thing that goes into a smaller road. That's not too bad. Things are alright. In terms of leisure, it's good to know that literally everyone has trouble going to... There's nothing interesting around anywhere. There's no libraries, and there's not a single park. Presumably people could enjoy the natural bounty of water, but I guess they don't like that. What else have we got? Tourism. Currently, literally no one cares about going to this town, except in like these 2 or 3 little buildings. What's interesting about this place? This place is interesting. People like to go here because the crime rate is high and everyone is uneducated. That's an amazing thing. Now, in terms of attractiveness for tourists, you'll notice that there's literally nothing interesting to do in this town, which is kind of what we've been hoping for this whole time. In terms of terrain height, you'll notice that there's a mountain there, but there aren't mountains here. Of course, if we skip over to the districts tab, you'll notice that I haven't made any districts, but that we are experiencing severe police issues throughout the whole town. Also, the city needs more power, but I don't have cash to do that, and our money's in the negative again. But you know what? Thus are the needs of a growing city. Hoo boy. Saucity. I think you might be fucked. That's okay. Saucity will rise eventually. Probably. Here's the trick we're going to use. We're going to take taxes and make them wild. Suddenly we're making money. And although people are leaving at an annoying rate, we're making loads of money. Like, we're rich. All it took is raising taxes to an absurd level. And now we're in the green. And now we can help people. See? Taxation without representation is actually one of the most valuable things your city can do for you. Remember that. There you go. You have water. And it seems you need power too. Power's still in the green, actually, so shut up about that. People aren't very happy. So let's see if we can give them a park. Park costs only 1,000. And it provides so much happiness. So let's do it for them. Do it for the people. Can we provide like a little park? Somewhere? Yeah. Here, look, this area is not very well taken advantage of. Park. People are happy. In this area over here, bam, you are now happy. Boy, am I powerful. Now, this bouncy castle park, dog park, which one of them gives us the most happiness? That gives 100, that gives 100, 125. Oh, those get rapidly more expensive. We'll continue with the Cheapy Park. Plaza. Cheapy Park. Increase the value of these homes. Make people want to live here. I know that everyone is leaving because our tax rate is exorbitantly high. But you know, that's the necessity that we have to work with sometimes. Pay off that loan, and then reduce our tax rate back to an acceptable 9%. So people will want to live here again. I know, pretty much everyone has left, but that's okay. It's okay. We're now back in the green on people, and back in the big red on Back Alex. Look. Just because I've never been a mayor before doesn't mean that you should get mad at me. You'll notice a couple things, a couple intelligent strategies. Our crime rate's gone down by a lot. And that's because of my glorious leadership. That, you know, would not have been possible without my abilities. We're gaining people at an alarming rate. People are coming here again. The city is going through its golden renaissance. And yes, some buildings are burning down. And yes, some people are having basic water problems. Where? Where? Huh? Where, Leighton Reed? In this specific area? It says that we got good water. So what's your deal, dude? Oh. Maybe like in this tiny little... We don't got money. Right. Our extreme money hemorrhages have disallowed us from regaining the dough. Well, it's time to take another loan. Here we go. Woo! Living life on the edge, man. There. You got it. What else can we build? Oh, we still got money. Nice police department. So we can deal with that issue that we had. We don't have money for a firehouse, but hopefully, you know, it won't rain so hard that everything catches fire this time. I'm seeing we've got big groups of people coming back into town. Yes, we're losing money like crazy, but you know, that's just the way it is. That's just the way things go. That's a bit weird. Why would you just tell everyone where you live? Levels. Residential, commercial, offices level. I don't know what that means. Let's look at the love zone. In terms of health, everyone is healthy. One person is sick. Which is okay. On average, we have 69% health. Giggity. Which is not bad. Now, we're still hemorrhaging the big bucks. But as our population grows, our hemorrhages should be going. Olivia Chapman, where is your water problem? Where are you experiencing these water issues? Because it seems to me as though you have water. You and your incredibly speedy legs. see an area that needs water. So now some of these areas are experiencing some issues. There's not enough customers. That's okay. People will be coming into town. I know we're hemorrhaging. We got minus almost 10,000, but you'll notice that we're still gaining people at a pretty good rate. So things are getting better in this town. The year of 2020 was crazy. 2021 was our upswing. Pretty amazing. Let's do some zoning. Whoa! Bankruptcy. City's on the brink of bankruptcy. You must cut services by shutting them down or raise taxes to gain more income. You can also take out a loan if they're available. Bailout option. If the above measures are not enough, you can take a bailout to save your city. Note that a bailout disables further achievements. Reject. So, if we lose too much money, things get not good. Let's just save right now. And see if the population game fixes this money problem. I don't think we're experiencing power grid issues. Things are okay. We should be in the green very soon. Because we're still gaining a lot of people per week, right? And our weeks are going by super quick. Each one of these green bars represents a day. Things are getting better. I think. Let's learn about the town's industry. Here we have the ice cube factory. Next to fish sticks incorporated, and the box factory. Pretty dang generic stuff. Bankruptcy. You already said that. Reject. We're getting better, okay? I don't know what the fail condition is here. Maybe if you get to negative 15,000. But we're almost on that. We're almost on that level of okayness. So yeah, look, we're in the green. We're making back money, and we're still gaining some population per day. Not making a whole lot of money. So maybe what we can do. Can we do toll roads? Does that cost money to do? I bet it does. Oh, we started losing money there a bit. Not sure what happened to that. Toll roads. We can't do toll roads yet. We got close. 2200 is what we should get a big spike. Dosh. So let's do districts. Race district, great district. Industrial specifications. Alright. We'll say that this here is the district not of Grove Hills, but instead Cloverton. Because it has this thing, it kind of looks like a clover. And we'll have this other district over here, which will be called Seaside. Right? Makes sense. Boom! Congratulations, you have unlocked larger town. And things like buses, level 3 buildings, recycling, and the weed. Also related stuff like cool roads, cemeteries, advanced wind, toll roads. Yes. The next milestone is 4,200. Alright, so we got a big wad of cash. What are we going to do with that? First, I think we can allow the weed. Allowing recreational use of controlled substances attracts tourism, but also requires more police. You get more taxes, more tourism, and reduced crime. Increases police budget by 15%. I think we can do that. Are all the districts weed districts? We should just have this apply all districts. It should be area specific. What are our needs right now? Not enough workers. It needs uneducated workers. Well, that just means we need people. So I see this big demand here. So we're gonna work that demand. We're gonna work it to the bone. We don't really have very pretty things that we're doing here. But, you know, we're running out of ideas. There we go. Now this is just one long thing here. So we'll choose to make a couple connections. One straight to this tiny little residential area. Yeah, I know you don't like that, but you know, you can get flipped. One there. Okay. We will assign this as the land of residency. Fill it in, fill it in. And hopefully that should provide housing for all the people who want to live here. Now we are going to have to give them some of that sweet, sweet juice. And I remember that we had some crime problems. Although crime seems okay right now. Maybe we should help. We don't have enough money for a library. Alright. Fire safety is not very good. So one thing we can do is give them the smoke detectors. I think we might want more. Do we need more garbage? I think we're okay on garbage. But I think we do need a cemetery. We'll put the cemetery near our local garbage. Now we don't have enough money for the cemetery. There we go. Perfect. And of course, we'll unpause and allow for the fullness of time to refill our population. know that we've had issues with burning down in the past, but hopefully that new fire detection policy will help us prevent getting nice and crispy. Why are people coming in? Why are people not, you know, maybe they want to be part of, Cloverton. We'll make it part of Cloverton. You too can be part of Cloverton. There you go. Now we're getting a little bit of population increase. Still, now we're having big money. But you know, that's how things go. Let's get a big speed increase here. Oh, here we go. People are coming in. Now I know you're having power issues, mostly because we need more money to give you power. So, you know, you'll have power as soon as you start paying taxes, is what I'm saying. Oh man. Building a city is hard work. If only the citizens loved me enough to send me just truckloads of cookies so I could survive. Yes, I know you need power. And just like you need power, I need money. So we're kind of at a standstill, huh? My cat was just saved by a smoke detector. See? If smoke detectors can be heroes, so can you. Let's take a look. I'd like to see if we can, if there's a graph on weed usage. No, there's. We definitely don't. Whoa! Giant decrease in population. Why is that? Is it because they don't have enough power? It's because big parts of town don't got power. Alright, we're gonna do something drastic. Taxes. Here we go, boy. Yes, that's gonna hit our population like a nuclear missile, but also it's going to fix our money problem so that we can take out a loan again, and then we can build another power station. We might not even need to. How much does power cost? 23,000. Yes, yes. That's a big cost. We need just a little bit more power than we have. So if we manage to get 7,500 for that power station, then we can do it. Or we get 1,500. No, that's not happening. I don't know if we'll actually get to, well, on the plus side, we can reduce our tax rate, because by increasing our taxes, we reduce the amount of people living here. And that also reduced our issues that we had with, what's it called? Power. So it's a win-win, really. Let's see what our wind looks like here. Big wind strength over here. And over there. And especially here, so we could put wind turbines there. Object. Yeah, we're hemorrhaging big money right now. But that's just part of the ride, isn't it? What if we... where's our money mostly coming? Mostly residential. And we're getting pretty close to that 15,000 mark I was saying earlier. And we're nowhere close to paying off our loans. So let's just do that. Got up to 15,000 there for a bit. Maybe like 20,000 is the bad thing. You can tell that I'm only a noob. Don't give me this bankruptcy shit. Oh. Well, our money problems are pretty high in the sky now. I made some bad choices, yeah. And no one has power. But you know what? If we're gonna go down, we'll go down in style. Can we just have an infinite debt? Maybe. Maybe. There you go. As power is failing, other things fail too. And as such, the city loses its life. Retaken by the horror that is nature. You know what? I'm gonna call this city a failure. We gave it our best shot, and maybe next time we'll try again. And do better. So, I'm enjoying playing this game. I'm liking this hard mode. I feel like I learned a good bit of stuff. So, on our next attempt, we'll try to make a profitable city with interesting road designs and maybe not absurd amounts of debt. Sure, there's things that could have been done better. But there are things that could have been done worse. And like this broken tree, I'd like to bid you all farewell. The town of Saw City has become the town of Fail City. But next time, I promise I'll do better. Bye!